Hello, friends. Welcome to Abba's Little Seeds. Once upon a time, in the land of Egypt, a great story was unfolding. Do you remember who promised to remember Joseph but forgot? Yes, the king's cupbearer. He had been freed from prison, just as Joseph had said. But once he was free, he forgot Joseph, who remained behind bars. Joseph waited and waited. Days turned into months, months into years. But friends, remember this. Even when people forget, God never forgets. And one night, everything began to change. Pharaoh, the mighty ruler of Egypt, went to sleep on his royal bed. Suddenly, his dreams turned strange. Out of the wide, shining river came 7 fat, healthy cows. They grazed peacefully. But then, oh no, 7 thin, bony cows stumbled out of the water. And in a shocking moment, the thin cows swallowed the fat ones whole. Pharaoh woke up with a start. But when he drifted back to sleep, another dream came. He saw 7 healthy, golden heads of grain. Then 7 dry, shriveled heads appeared and swallowed up the good ones. Pharaoh leapt out of bed. His heart raced. What could this mean? At sunrise, Pharaoh gathered all his wise men. He told them the dreams. They whispered, they guessed, they scratched their heads, but no one knew. Not even the wisest magician. Pharaoh frowned. For all his power, he could not find an answer. Then, the cupbearer's eyes lit up. He remembered. "My king," he said, "forgive me for forgetting. When I was in prison, there was a man named Joseph. He explained dreams, and every word he spoke came true." Pharaoh's voice thundered, "Bring Joseph at once." Joseph was hurried from prison. He washed, he changed, and before long he stood in the grand palace, before the throne of Pharaoh. "I hear you can explain dreams," Pharaoh said. Joseph bowed low. "I cannot," he answered humbly, "but God will give Pharaoh the meaning." Pharaoh told him the dreams. Joseph listened. Then he spoke with calm strength. "Both dreams are one. God is showing you the future. 7 years of plenty are coming, fields bursting with food. But after them will come 7 years of famine, nothing to eat. If nothing is done, people will starve. Pharaoh must choose a wise man to gather food now, so there will be enough later." Pharaoh's eyes widened. He turned to his officials. "Where can we find anyone like this man, filled with the Spirit of God?" Then Pharaoh placed his own royal ring on Joseph's hand, draped him in fine robes, hung a gold chain around his neck, and gave him a chariot to ride. As Joseph passed, the people shouted, "Bow down!" In one day, Joseph rose from a prisoner to a prince. The years of plenty came. Joseph worked tirelessly, filling Egypt's storehouses with grain until they overflowed. And then the famine came. Crops withered. Hunger spread across the lands. But in Egypt, there was bread, because Joseph had prepared. From faraway countries, people traveled to Egypt. Among them were 10 men, dusty from travel, weary from hunger. Joseph's brothers. They bowed low before him, just as Joseph's dream long ago had shown. But they did not know the powerful ruler before them was their brother. Joseph knew, he remembered, but he hid his identity. Instead, he tested them. "You are spies," he declared. The brothers shook their heads. "No, my lord, we're 12 brothers. One is gone. The youngest is with our father." Joseph locked Simon away and sent the others home with grain, secretly slipping their silver back into their sacks. The famine grew worse. At last, Jacob sent Benjamin, the youngest. When Joseph saw Benjamin, his own mother's son, his heart almost burst. He ordered a feast. Benjamin received 5 times more food than anyone else, but Joseph had one more test. Joseph's servants placed a silver cup inside Benjamin's sack. As the brothers journeyed home, soldiers stopped them. They searched the bags, and there it was, the cup in Benjamin's. The brothers gasped. They tore their clothes in grief and returned to Joseph. "You will stay as my slave," Joseph said to Benjamin. But Judah stepped forward. His voice trembled but was strong. "Please, my lord, take me instead. If Benjamin does not return, our father will die of sorrow." Joseph's heart broke. Tears streamed down his face. He sent everyone out of the room. Then he cried so loudly the whole palace heard, "I am Joseph. I am your brother, the one you sold into Egypt." The brothers froze in shock. Fear filled their hearts, but Joseph stretched out his hands and said gently, "Do not be afraid. Do not blame yourselves. What you meant for harm, God used for good. He sent me here to save many lives." Pharaoh himself gave Joseph's family carts and supplies. When Jacob saw the carts, he could not believe it. "Joseph is alive. My son is alive." And so the family set out for Egypt. When Joseph saw his father, he ran to him. He hugged him. He wept and would not let go. Jacob whispered, "Now I can die in peace, for I have seen my son alive again." Joseph's story is a story of courage, patience, and God's mighty plans. From the pit to the prison to the palace, Joseph never gave up hope. And here is the great truth. People may forget you, but God never does. What others plan for harm, God can turn for good. Thank you for watching Abba's Little Seeds. Please support this channel by subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. Until next time, bye!